Hello guys, my name is Lia Natasha and I am 17 years old and I'm from SMK Taman Indah. I hope you guys are doing fine, especially during this pandemic. Today, we're going to talk about my favorite book, Tales of the Peculiar by Ransom Riggs. This book was published in 2016 by the popular Penguin Books. This book has 190 pages and each chapter has its own illustrations that are ethereal, and they were illustrated by Andrew Davidson, who graduated from Royal College of Art with Masters in Graphic Design. I love some illustrations from this book, for an example like this one. These illustrations tell us so much about the chapter that we are going to read, which is about a young breed. A young breed is about a bird who can turn into a woman, and it has the ability to look the time. Its duty also to keep the peculiar safe. The next one is The Girl Who Could Tame the Nightmares. A girl named Lavinia has a younger brother. He always complaining about having a nightmare every single night. So Lavinia went to check up on him. She found something unusual in his ears, and it is a thread. Once it falls onto her arms, the thread is wiggling. That means it's alive, and it's quite friendly. This book might cost an arm, but it's worth it, trust me. You must have heard about Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children that held on Netflix. If you guys haven't watched it yet, then just go and watch it. Right now, I'm more interested with this book because this book has so many titles of the Peculiar Children books. For an example, like Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, Hollow City, the second novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children, and the last one, Library of Souls, the third novel of Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children. What's more interesting is, Ransom Riggs is the #1 New York Times best-selling author of the Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children series. And also his wife, Tahara Murphy, is a best-selling author. Now, let's talk about this book. Before Miss Peregrine gave them a home, the peculiar story was already written in the tales, such as wealthy cannibals who dine on the discarded peculiar limbs, a fourth-town princess, the origins of the first breed. These are but a few of the truly brilliant hunting stories in Tales of the Peculiar, known to hide information about the peculiar world first introduced by Ransom Riggs in his #1 best-selling Miss Peregrine's Peculiar Children series. Riggs now invites us to share his secret of the peculiar history. According to the New York Times Book Review, this book is about poetic, timeless morality to these tales, like classic fables, but they all have modern sensibility, a mischievous darkness, and an understanding of what it feels like to be young that can be moving and thought-provoking. In my opinion, this book is very amazing because it contains a never-before-seen tale. There are lots of adventures and interesting plot and twists that are mind-blowing. Its illustrations also are mind-blowing. Furthermore, this book contains how different our lifestyle is compared to the tales. I would love to recommend this book to teenagers like myself, or someone who likes adventure, fantasy, or thriller mysterious. But you must read it in order for you to understand the whole story. This book also can improve our literature and vocabulary. What I've learned from this book is, people who are born different treat different. It doesn't matter if you are ugly or handsome. All the matter is what is on the inside. As a rating, I would give this book 5 out of 5 stars because this book was written in young adult literature and the fonts are so beautiful that it lightened up my spirit to read more. Thank you for listening. Goodbye.